All right, welcome. Welcome, everybody. It's December. It is December. Thanks for joining. I'll wait a sec, let some people get in here. Is anybody in here? Yeah, we got a couple people here. What's up? You can say hi in the chat if you like. Because we got Tobias in the chat. Well, at least that's someone. What's up, Tobias? Good to see you. Nice. Nice. Did you see the debate? Wow. Got something to say about that. So we got Tobias here. We got a number of people over there on Rumble. Let me just see. I'm still getting used to this new system I got set up. But looks like we've got an excellent connection on YouTube. Excellent connection. That's good. I guess you can have an excellent connection when you don't have a single person watching, but they say the stream health is healthy. It's excellent. So that's good. All right, cool. Cool on that. Well, I guess let me tweet this out real quick. I'll share this. So if you're on the X, you can go like the stream. You know, because when you like it or retweet it, you know, probably 3 or 4 people more get to see it, perhaps. Oh, I hope I don't sound too negative. I want to sound optimistic. And my new cheap Chinese mouse, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but it doesn't beat the wired one. So, yeah. There we go. Okay, well, we may have somebody on YouTube as well. Hey, what's up, Rumble? Cheers. Thank you for joining me. Tonight, that was interesting, watching the debate. Did you watch the debate? DeSantis and Gavin Newsom. I got to tell you, I think that they both did pretty well, all things considered. Now, this was on Fox News, so they did put together some charts and graphs and statistics and things that were not especially unbiased. They were all true, right? All the charts were true, but it's the selection of things that you know, there was probably a bit of bias there, but that's okay. At least they didn't try to hide it. It's pretty obvious. But I was pretty impressed with DeSantis. I think he did pretty well, all things considered. He's just an odd guy, and he's always trying to, I guess his advisors told him to just kind of have like an open smile the whole time, and so he was doing that. And he did fine at it, but he just had a look of that wasn't his. That's not his forte. He's not the debate guy. Gavin Newsom really couldn't be deterred whatsoever. He just talked over, kept talking, really showed what a crafty politician he was. I think on style points, to those people that may not know anything at all, you know, which is probably a lot of his fans, he did pretty well for that. It was tough because all the facts were against him. You know, bringing up lots of things like Florida did a lot better over lockdowns than California. It's hard to argue that. What about the boots, though? You know what? I didn't actually see the boots, Matthew. I didn't see DeSantis wearing boots. I didn't see them walk in at the very beginning. I was just trying to get set up. You know, it was interesting. I was looking for a feed that didn't have any commentary on it. I was just looking for a regular feed. I couldn't find one. There were a number of people that were doing simulcasts. Steven Crowder was doing a simulcast on Rumble. He had Nick DiPaolo sitting on the couch with him. I think they were having a good time. They were talking too much for me. I was just trying to concentrate on the debate. And so I pulled up a couple random people, and I just kind of made judgments by looking at them as who would be talking the least. So I pulled up a couple different streams, and whoever was not chatty, that's who I went with. I forget the name of the channel. But no, I didn't see his boots. But I don't care. Who cares about his boots? I'm sure he's got some lifts in there, or he did at one point. Big deal. You know. You may not know this, but only 10% of American men are 6 foot tall. Might actually be a little bit less than 10% of men in America are 6 foot tall or taller. So, you know, wanting to get up there, that's understandable. I don't really knock anyone other than like Pete Buttigieg. Not because he wears lifts, which he obviously does, but that he lies about his height. Don't lie about your height. I think DeSantis claims he's 5'11", maybe. Buttigieg claimed he was like 5'9" in his book. It's like, bro, there's no way you're 5'6". There's no way. There's no way. Just don't lie about it, you know. And I think everyone is entitled to maybe to round up. You got to be secure with yourself. Yeah, you got to be secure with yourself. I agree on that. You know, it's funny because if you don't lie about your height, it's really funny because when you meet people, and sometimes it comes up just in conversation, you know, if you're, I don't know, talking about whatever, some sports or whatever you're saying, you just go, oh, how tall are you? It's hilarious when I hear people tell me their height, because I can look at them and I can go, no, you're not. No, you're not. I won't do that. I won't do that. But I just find it hilarious how people will just lie about their height. I know W. Kamal Bell claims he's 6'4". I'm pretty sure I'm taller than him. Yeah, you can't just count your 4-inch afro to make your height 6'4". That's not how height works. Rather amusing, but anyway, I just find that funny. But yeah, I guess let's get to a couple jokes. Start off the show. Let me. Here we go. Get our glow in the dark drum instrument here. Okay. Round up 4 inches, rounding. Exactly, Ox. Yeah, 4-inch roundup. That's kind of how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to some jokes, shall we? Sad news, folks. Shane MacGowan, lead singer of the Pogues, has passed away. His dental history was almost as eventful as his musical career. The guy broke his pelvis, battled encephalitis, even got a full set of dental implants. His life was like a rock song, ups, downs, and a chorus you couldn't forget. Rest in peace, Shane. Your music and dental bills were legendary. Yeah. So Dave Chappelle got caught in a political snapshot with Congresswoman Lauren Boebert and Anna Paulina Luna. Talk about an unexpected trio. It's nice to see a comedian brave enough to pose with Congress people, because nowadays Congress is somehow edgier than most stand-up comedians. That's the truth. Google Maps apologized for leading travelers into the Mojave Desert. It's like they were playing the real-life version of Lost. You know you're in trouble when your GPS turns into a narrator saying, "Congratulations, you've reached the middle of nowhere." Might want to switch to Waze. Yeah. So Red Lobster had this brilliant idea. Endless shrimp for $20. Well, turns out it was a little too endless. They lost around $11 million because folks took the endless part very seriously. Well, now they've raised the price to $25. Do you think people won't shovel a few more shrimp now? I don't think they understand the mindset of a buffet goer. No. So Rite Aid's closing more stores. It's like they're playing an extreme game of hide and seek with the pharmacy. You can't find us if we're not there. Yeah. Now you see a comedian posing with Dave Chappelle. Ba-dum-bum. Nice. Hey, did you hear about Detroit's new electric roads that charge vehicles wirelessly? Yeah, finally. A road that multitasks better than most people. It's like having a smartphone charger, but for your car. And I'm glad to see that Detroit has solved all their problems and can concentrate on these dream projects. That's a good thing. Montana tried to ban TikTok, aiming for a big sky free from Chinese app influence. But a federal judge said, "Hold on, cowboy." Now, First Amendment or Chinese payoff, I couldn't say, but someone's getting some big political contributions, and I got to say, that's a nice big new cabin you have there, Judge. I kid. Sure, it was with his own money. Did you catch the red versus blue debate tonight between DeSantis and Newsom? Felt like a crossover episode nobody asked for. Fox News really went to the ultimate political smackdown. It was like Clash of the Titans, but instead of monsters, we had politicians battling over Biden's report card. Now, Newsom gave Biden an A, while DeSantis slammed down a fail faster than a final exam dropped on the floor. That's no joke. As Biden would say, not a joke. Gavin Newsom said President Biden is an excellent president. And that's the punchline. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Where we go. There we go. Hairway to Steven says, some men are longer than others. Yes, that is, I'm sure that's true as well. What's up, Lucid? True Meeps in the house. Yeah, it is nice to see a comedian posing with Dave Chappelle. I think both those are pretty good comedians as well. Indeed. Hey, just for kicks, I'm going to ask you. Go ahead and smash the like button if you can. I appreciate you for doing that. If you can, perhaps it'll make a difference. Perhaps it won't. Don't know unless we try. So thank you for that. But good to see everybody checking in. And we got the nicest chat here all around. I totally agree. Let's go to, I guess we can kick things off with a little connections. Little connections. Now, it is December 1st on the East Coast. So, Rabbit. Going to play Connections. Now, in Connections, this is on the New York Times site if you ever want to play. We are creating a group of 4. We've got 4 groups of 4. We have to find the connection between them. So in the first column here, we got cottage duck string Hobbs. Escape Cream Birds Dodge. Rebecca Goose Say Notorious. Robin, Skirt, Rope, and Watson. Okay. So, right off the bat, I'm seeing 3 things, but I need one more to make it a thing. I'm seeing Hobbs, I'm seeing Watson, and I'm seeing Robin. Now, all 3 of those are sidekicks, right? We got Batman and Robin. We got Holmes and Watson. Calvin and Hobbes. We got one more sidekick. I guess, would that be, you know what? I guess I'm going to have to go with the Wired Mouse again. Did you tweet a link to your stream tonight? I did. Well, let me double check. You know, sometimes I think I deleted it. Oh, I did. Yeah, I just posted a link to the stream. I think. Yeah. A link to the Rumble stream is on X. So if you can go help that out, that's awesome. I see Chris Elliott has already reposted the link. So thanks for doing that for me, Chris. Nice. But yeah, Goose. Thank you. Yeah, Goose. It's Maverick and Goose from Top Gun. Those are all sidekicks. So we're killing it right off the bat, y'all. We are killing it. Okay, let's see. Now I'm totally stumped. Cottage, string, cream, and rope. So you're telling me there's a rope cheese? Is that a thing? I don't know about rope cheese. I mean, I know cottage cheese. I know string cheese. I know cream cheese. Never heard of rope cheese. So we got cottage, string, cream. Is it rope cheese? Okay, I see. I see over there. Skirt, duck, escape, and dodge. Let's do that one. Okay, we're gonna skirt. We're gonna duck. We're gonna dodge, and we're going to escape. Excellent. Yeah, that's avoiding things there. So that's cool. So now we're looking at the cheese again. You think it's rope cheese? Yeah, evasive maneuvers, indeed. That's what they are. But we got string, we got cream, we got cottage. Well, let's look at it this way. Is there a Rebecca cheese? No. Bird's cheese? I don't think so. Say cheese? Say cheese. That's what it is. It's blank cheese, because when you're taking a picture, you say cheese. Boom. Blank cheese. Excellent. And then lastly, pinch poke, owe me a Coke. Yeah, I remember that. Say cheese. Yep. Anyway, Rebecca, rope, notorious, and birds. Now we know that this is it, but what is the connection here? I have no idea what the connection is. Hitchcock films. Boom. There we go. True Meeps knows. I was unaware of Rebecca as a Hitchcock film. I know the others, but Hitchcock movies. Didn't know. I don't know. I don't think I've seen Rebecca. Rebecca. How could I have not seen that? I feel like I've seen all of that. Where's the IMDb? Come on. So let's check this out here. This is Rebecca, Laurence Olivier, Joan Fontaine. How do I not know this? A self-conscious woman juggles adjusting to her new role as an aristocrat's wife and avoided being intimidated by his first wife's special presence. Ooh, special presence. So I'm assuming that's some kind of ghost or something. But yeah, I've never seen this film. Wow. How about that? I thought I'd seen everything by Hitchcock, but apparently not. Apparently not. Oh well. Yeah. I'm reading Rebecca in December. Okay. Cool. Yes, his former wife's ghost haunts them. Well, that can be pretty scary. Hitchcock. I've never seen a Hitchcock film I didn't like, so I'm guessing I would probably like this one. Well, while we're at it, let's just knock out the Wordle, shall we? And let me hit the refresh. Okay, and apparently we're doing this for November 30th. Because maybe they update the Wordle at midnight on the West Coast. Okay. So I'm just going to start off with my favorite Wordle word, which is point. Got us an I and an N. Uh-oh. YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Uh-oh. Not good. So I guess some ads are going to run on YouTube, and then it will come back. So that's interesting. So I guess I'm still learning how to push a button and run the ads on YouTube. So I have yet to do that. You know, it's one of these things that I'm just so tired in my free time. The last thing I want to do is try to do this. But I guess on YouTube they have some ads running right now. So eventually, I know, because I have the instructions for it. I just haven't gone through. I have this little Stream Deck here, right? Little Stream Deck here with lots of buttons on it. It helps me out. It helps me switch between different scenes. So I'm, I got my wide shot, I got my 2 shot, I got my video, and then I got my chat. So I've got the different shots here. And apparently there's a plugin that when it's time that I can throw in an ad for YouTube, I can hit the button. It will send a message to YouTube to then start an ad. I've yet to learn how to do it. So, but I'm working on it. I've only had ads on the channel for less than a week. So we'll get there. Someone is saying, so here's the thing. If You've already played this. Don't give it away. Okay? Now, the strategy that I like to use in Wordle, and you can use... Uh-oh. No, we seem to be okay, but I'm getting an error message that apparently it's saying that the stream health is poor. Okay, well, you may get some buffering. Don't know about that. Let me check something here real quick. While I'm streaming, I just want to see how fast. Now, I don't think I can show this on the screen, because it may have my IP or something. I don't know. But it's saying it right now, as I'm streaming, my internet speed is 110 down. Let's see what it is up. And it's saying that my speed up is 20 megs per second. So that's pretty damn good. So I don't think it's the internet speed. Perhaps it is my computer speed. I don't know. I'll just have to try to sort that out. But here we go. What I like to do in Wordle is I like to throw out a couple words and get as many vowels as we can on the scene. So I like point and reach as my first two words. I don't know why, I just do. And right now, so we've got an R and an E, and it's in the correct place. And then an I and an N in the wrong place. So we might be able to figure this out right now. Bit laggy, yeah, I'm at 360 now. 360 download speed? That's pretty awesome. If that's what you're saying. Coincidence, an ad just played. Okay. Yeah, maybe it had to do with the ads. Don't know. REIGN. Well, the thing is, that's what I thought of immediately as well. Oh, and you just retracted it. Come on. That was a good guess. But the I is not the third letter. I thought that exact same thing too, Ferry. Okay, yeah, Tobias. This is called Wordle, and this is how it works, okay? If you've never played this before, this is on the New York Times game page. And the idea is you're trying to guess a secret 5-letter word. And so you can use all the words, and if you look here at the bottom, we've got our keyboard, right? And so every time you make a guess, you have to guess a word. You can't just put in letters. I can't just say, oh, I want to guess SDFGJ or something. That's not allowed. You have to guess an actual word that's in their word list. And then they will give you a hint. The tile will be black, like the P and the O and the T, and the A and the C and the H. That means that letter is not in the secret word. If they give you a yellow, or I guess, is that yellow? I'm not that great at colors sometimes. That's kind of a mustard yellow, I think, of the I and the N. That means it's the correct letter, but it's not in the correct spot. And then with the green, the R and the E, that means that that is the correct letter and it is in the correct spot. So what we know right now is the word starts R-E, and then it has I and N in the rest of the words somewhere. So that is kind of how Wordle works. Renege. That is a good guess. Let's go for that. That was, and Eerie Fairy had resin. Resin is also a good word, but I did see, I did read True Meep's guess first, renege. Let's try that. R-E-N-I-G, boom. Oh, and it is telling us that the I is in the wrong place, but the N, the N is in the wrong place. So now we know it's R-E-blank-I-N. So it looks like it very well could be resin. It could be resin. And let's just look at the other letters that it could be. Rewin, that's not a word. Rayin, no. Not a U wouldn't work. Redin, no. Refin, no. Regin, Reckon. R-E-K-I-N, no. R-E-L-I-N, no. R-E-M-I-N, R-B. Revin. So I'm pretty sure that it is resin. Let's see. And it is. Yay, we got it in 4. 4 totally respectable score on Wordle. Now, someone said that this was like a Mastermind. It's like the board game Mastermind in the old days. I loved Mastermind. I had that as a kid. And there was Mastermind, which was a code of 4 pegs. And then there was Super Mastermind, which was 5. I think I had the Super Mastermind. I like that because it's using logical deduction, problem-solving skills. I think it's good for all kids to work that out. So in Mastermind, you would have a code, and let's say it was red, yellow, green, red, blue, right? Let's say that was the code. And you have that covered, and the person will take out colors and they will guess. And in that one, it was the same kind of thing. They would put a black peg if there was one in the right spot and it was the right color, and a white peg if it was the right color but the wrong spot. So that was how Mastermind was played. I thought that was a very good game, thinking game. I like that. But yeah, this is Wordle. Wordle kind of became a hit over lockdown. And I think one of the things that's kind of fun with the New York Times Wordle is they only do one word per day, right? So every day there's a new word, and there's one. That's it. So it's not like you're going to play and you're going to waste, like, you're just going to play it and play it and play it and get sick of it. You got one per day that you can work on. And there's other ones that you can do, which are takeoffs on this. There's Quirtle, which is like there's like 4 Wordles all in one that you solve. And there's a variation of lots of different ones of these. But Wordle is the one that took off. So kind of became a hit over lockdown. And I think that was when I discovered it. Kind of a nice thing to do in the morning. Just trying to wake up, just trying to get your brain correct. Make yourself a cup of coffee. Play a game of Wordle. Kind of nice way to start the day. Yeah, I did want to show one thing with you this here. Let's see. Here we go. Now, you may have heard this. This is someone took Elon from this press conference yesterday and messed around with it a little bit. And I like this. So I think they used some AI to get some different audio. You'll see what I mean. But I'm just going to play this for you here. You probably haven't seen this. I saw this on Twitter. So let's check this out real quick.
So if you're ready, let's go for the million. If Bob Iger was in the room with you right now, what would you say to him? Eat a bag of dicks? Suck on my pee-pee? Disney Plus is gay? Go fuck yourself.
I'd like to use one of my lifelines and phone a friend.
Okay, who would you like to call?
I'd like to call Bob Iger.
All right. Our friends at AT&T will get Bob Iger on the line, and we'll see if he can help you.
Hello?
Hello, Bob.
Yeah.
Hi, Regis Philbin here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi.
We've got Elon Musk with us right now. He's won $500,000.
Wow.
And he's going for $1 million. And he needs your help to get there.
Okay.
So he's going to come on the line, read a question, 4 possible answers. One of them is the right answer. Elon, you've got 30 seconds. Starts right now.
Hey, Bob.
Hi.
I don't really need your help. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win the $1 million. Go fuck yourself.
He's won $1 million.
And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil.
So, all right, there we go. Spin this around. There we go. I had to stop it because we're doing a copyright song here. Let's see. But this was Lofty Pixels, I guess, made this little video, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. So Elon was at a press conference, or it was at a book conference, I guess, and he was interviewed. So go fuck yourself to the advertisers that were leaving Twitter. And you know, balls of steel. But you know, you don't always have to use such profanity. Elon, you don't have to use such profanity. So that's why I have the top 12 list today. Let's get to the top 12 list. All right. This is, here we have the top 12 3-letter phrases Elon Musk could have used instead of profanity. These are the top 12 3-letter, oh, I'm sorry, I can't even read. The top 12 3-word phrases Elon could have used instead of profanity. Yes, he could have said, "Be kind, please." He could have done that. He could have said, "Oops, my bad." It doesn't have the same impact. He could have just said, "Stay chill, dude." Yeah, maybe. We're going through the list of 3-word phrases Elon Musk could have used instead of profanity. Stay chill, dude. Did I say that one already? I don't know. What a stretch. Don't think it would have quite the impact, right? Can't do that. No? Try another one. Again, we're barreling through the top 12 3-word phrases Elon Musk could have used instead of profanity. No can do. Yes, Hollow Notes have been in my feed the last couple of days. Lost for words. All right. 3-letter word Elon could have used instead of profanity. To the moon. Yeah. Number 3. Not my style. Number 2. Sounds made up. And the number 1 3-letter phrase Elon Musk could have used instead of profanity. Ogay, ukfay, ourself yay. My, okay. Yeah. That was a candid interview that he did. Yeah, top 12 things Elon Musk could have said. Yeah, yeah, I You're like, that was a pretty bad list, Tom. It's as if seems like you might have been distracted when you were coming up with that that list. And I'm like, yeah, I was watching the DeSantis Newsom debate. I was like, I got to make a top 12 list. Oh man, but anyway, go airlock yourself. Go airlock yourself. There we go. That's cool. Yeah, so that was fun. When was the last time you heard Pig Latin, right? That's kind of that's been out for a while, I guess, right? Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty rich. Pretty rich. Let's see what else. You know what? I think we ought to just check out. Let's see what's happening with the debate. I did just a hashtag debate, and let's see what the best responses were for on X, because sometimes they've got some good responses there. All right. Let's see. Well, this apparently got over 1,000 likes. Watch Newsom's face trying to contain his glee when DeSantis talks about Herbert Nixon Flores, an illegal alien criminal that L.A. refused to turn over to ICE, was released, ended up killing the mother of a 3-year-old girl. Newsom is truly evil. That's a lot of mind reading there. Joe has dementia. A lot of mind reading. Not sure that's exactly what he was thinking, but okay. Newsom is lying. Working people pay 4 times more in taxes in California. All right. Well, someone's doing some live fact checking. Okay. I'm looking for some big dunks here. Oh yeah, this was good here. Matt A says, I've never seen a bigger burn during a debate in my entire life. I'm still laughing. Pure savagery from Ron DeSantis. The poop map is real. It's funny, but it's also very sad for San Francisco. Let's check out the poop map.
This is a map of San Francisco. There's a lot of plots on that. You may be asking, what is that plotting? Well, this is an app where they plot the human feces that are found on the streets of San Francisco. And you see how almost the whole thing is covered, because that is what has happened in one of the previous greatest cities this country's ever had. Human feces is now a fact of life, except when a communist dictator comes to town. Then they cleaned up the streets. They lined the streets with Chinese flags. They didn't put American flags there. They cleaned everything up. This is a
so that was a pretty good dunk. I got to say that was a pretty good moment, but I think anyone could have done that. But good for Ron. That was nice. See, here we got take a right to Crazy Town. So that gives you an idea of their persuasion. Amazing amount of MAGAs out trolling tonight, yelling about how badly Newsom is losing this debate. Sad how schools have failed so many because it's clear they don't understand the big words Gavin is using. Okay, so this is a big Gavin fan, and I guess that's supposed to be a dunk. I'm not sure. Here we go. Gavin Newsom with the fakest outrage you'll ever see as he pretends to be insulted by DeSantis pronouncing Kamala wrong. Watch his eyes and expression closely at the end. So fake. All right, so let's check this out.
And so is Kamala Harris. That's why they got a full opening when he came in there. And they had that in. Biden came into office and he brought in a feature to you to be able to do all these different things to try to keep the schools closed. So the Democratic Party, the far left union, and so is...
Okay, well, I do have to say, you know, we can learn how to say people's names, especially when they're the vice president. There's really no excuse for someone mispronouncing Kamala's name wrong. When she was running originally, I looked up how to pronounce her name. I actually got her book and did a book review on Kamala's book. I believe it's the only book review of her book on YouTube that I could find. That kind of told me that she wasn't that popular. because no one else did a book review of her book. But yeah, her name's Kamala. We can learn how to say it. It's the same thing with Vivek. Learn how to say his name. It's not hard. It's really not hard. But don't be outraged about it. That's kind of crazy. So let's see. Here's Callie RN619, and this is their summary. 2 used car salesmen with greasy hair went on TV and pretended to be on opposing sides, while a third used car salesman with greasy hair asked them questions. That seems pretty accurate. Seems pretty accurate. See if there's some good memes we got. Do we got any good memes? Let's see. A good thing here's Trump. I guess there's a little kitten here. Good thing I'm ahead of the polls. And it's DeSantis coming in. Well, not sure how accurate that is there, but nice dog. Nice meme. Nice attempted meme. Heather Moon says, I can't even make a coherent post about this debate because I'm so incensed at Newsom's shameless lying. I hope people don't believe him just because he says it's a fact. Well, don't you understand that if you say it's a fact, then it's a fact. That's how it works. Okay. Actual footage of Gavin Newsom during the debate. Oh, this should be good. Okay, what's the Pinocchio supposed to do here? Oh, there we go. Oh, his nose is growing. I like that. That's pretty good. Okay, I get it. Shameless lying. I was hoping to get some more memes. Can relate here. Let's see. We got a Monty Python meme. This is funny. Why does DeSantis have an app that tracks people's poop? Well, that's... but I'm not seeing a lot of good... memes. A lot of people think that, you know, they're candidate one. When somebody asks who won the debate, what did Seinfeld say?
In today's modern world, it just doesn't seem relevant.
In today's modern world, it just doesn't seem relevant. And here's something, this is a performance anxiety with DeSantis. Yeah, he does have a hard time smiling and licking his lips and all of that. But, you know, he's trying. He's trying. So anyway, I'm not seeing a bunch of good memes. So that tells me that not a lot of people watch this. We don't need no stinking facts. That's right, Lucid. That is correct. Let's see. It's a small world after all. Okay. Funny, we all have California roots. Oh, so a lot of you were there. You know, I have California roots as well. When I was young, I lived in Northern California before we moved to New Mexico. So, I was in the Bay Area until 4th grade, something like that. Don't remember it a whole lot. But, so I guess for, some years I lived in California. So yeah, lots of us have California roots. I don't think I would want to live there now. That's saying a lot because I live in Portland. Oh man. But yeah, anyway. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything else? I don't think. That's about it. Let me I'll give you a hypothetical just to round things out. A Chuck Klosterman hypothetical, and I just dropped it on my... Oh, there we go. You gotta pull that up, but let's pick a random one here. The moon flight. Nah, I'm going to pass on that one. What a good one. I guess Kim.com is doing a Disney Plus cancellation. He's encouraging people to cancel. Okay. Seeing if there's anything trending now. Uh-oh. Epstein's trending again? Yikes. Newsom's trending. Wonder what, I guess maybe everyone's saying that he won. He did such a great job. Oh, here we go. This is it says Newsom DeSantis debate to be sponsored by U-Haul. And it looks like YouTube is buffering again. So, and I seem to be buffering on Rumble as well. Sorry for the buffer. Sorry for the buffer. But perhaps we'll get it fixed in just a second. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Not good. Buffering not good. Okay. Well, let's see if we can finish out the show before we got to close it. South Bay to Sacktown. Where you get your whatever down. I get it. All right. Pass on this one. The freewheeling architect. Well, it looks like we're buffering, everyone. Not good. Not a fan of this buffering stuff. See, I'd try to fix it if I knew if I knew what to do. All right, well, I'll just get through this. This is the freewheeling architect. This is a hypothetical from Chuck Klosterman. Says you're close friends with a wonderful 30-year-old woman who has never been in a romantic relationship. Uh-oh. At long last, she meets a man she seems to like, and who likes her? Okay. He's 35, successful architect, relatively attractive, and refreshingly unguarded. Okay. In fact, he's so unguarded that during the first meal you ever share with him, he stoically tells the entire table a stunning story. This is his anecdote. When I was 12 years old, I was playing with my neighbor on a railroad bridge near our house. No one else was around. We got into an argument. I pushed him off the bridge, killing him instantly. I told everyone it was an accident, and I never got in trouble. But I knew what I was doing. At the time, I truly wanted to kill him. Now, in retrospect, it was obviously wrong. I wish I'd not killed that person. But that was 23 years ago. Little kids do crazy things. You know how it goes. The next day, your female friend asks if she could continue pursuing this relationship. How do you advise her? Yikes. Yikes. Wow. You have dinner with this person he admits to murder as a kid? Wow. I would say probably not the best idea to continue going out with someone that murdered someone. I know. Tom, boy, you've got such a closed mind. Oh, you're so old school. You know, you expect women to date people that aren't murderers. Yeah, that would be a red flag for me. That would be a red flag for me. That would be a red flag. So, yeah, better run. Better run. Not only the fact that he's a murderer, but the fact that he would choose to tell people that, you know? That tells me that he does not have very good social skills and maybe doesn't understand consequences. That's what I would say to that. Do we know how tall he is? Well, he claims to be 6 foot. But he came up to here on me, so I don't believe it. Yeah. Yeah, that's just the one he admitted to. How many other ones were there? Who knows? Who knows? I don't. Crazy. That is scary. Yeah, I don't think that's that hard a question. Now, it might be different if this is a guy that she'd been going out with for a year and they were engaged to be married, and then you found this out. Well, that might be a different thing, but in this case, they just started dating. They haven't invested that much. So, yeah, if you're going to admit to a murder, you might want to wait until maybe after the engagement. I'm not telling you what to do. You can choose whatever you want to do yourself. That's all fine. Oh man. Don't discriminate, Tom. I know that I'm just a terrible bigot. I'm just judging people based on the content of their character. So, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't admit that. I wouldn't admit that. Yes, Lucid. That'd be 4 red flags. Absolutely. It is interesting. I've seen on some dating apps, one of the things is like, oh, this is a red flag or a green flag or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. Kind of odd. But anyway, that's all I have. Tomorrow is a Fact Check Friday. I got the show at noon on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. Friday, Fact Check Friday. Haven't figured out what the fact check is going to be, and I just now agreed to substitute teaching some fitness classes in the morning for a friend of mine. She's got a bit of a sniffle. She doesn't want to go in there. I understand. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do a class at 9, a class at 10, and then I'm going to come screaming home to do the stream at noon. So I guess I gotta write it tonight because I'm not going to be able to do it in the morning. But yeah, tomorrow, Fact Check Friday. Put something together for that. And yeah, I don't miss the asteroid talk. Well, have you seen the UFO, the Tic Tac thing? I gotta tell you, I'm kind of odd. It's kind of odd. There may be something there. I'll just say that. There may be something there. And I'll talk about that at some point when I put together something better than, I don't know, looks like it could have happened, which is where I'm at right now. So, yeah, but I'll put together a fact check, get a couple stories, probably synopsis of, this debate, a couple other news articles. Try to find some good news. Whew, it's hard finding good news. And I'll put that together, and I'll be back tomorrow at noon on the West Coast, 9 p.m. on the East. Hope to see you then. If you made it this far, do me a favor, smash the like button. If you're over there on X, you can like it over there as well. Maybe share it. But I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, peace.